I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
Drinks on the house for the fire marshal. Huh? Okay, now here is what you were talking about, the hourglass. Where's the shadow that you were talking about?
Well, the sun's not out right now, so it probably is not going to be very prominent. But where it ends up at is about right where I'm standing.
Very
Just
cool.
a little bit off center, and it cascades right into here.
Interesting. And there's kind of a dark backstory to your altar here too, if I remember right.
I'll let her explain the Báthory backstory here.
Yeah, but kids, step away from the computer. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, basically, Elizabeth Báthory, she was like a countess way back in the day, and she was a little bit twisted. One of her maids bled on her one time, and she swore it made her skin younger, so she started, taking and bathing in her maid's bloods and all that stuff, and she was losing too many, so then she started a girls' school and started getting like the elite girls to come over there, and as they started disappearing, their parents got worried, and everything started, and they did an investigation. They figured out how twisted she was, so they caught her, they convicted her, and they sealed her into a room in her castle.
Wow. And this is the bath?
Yeah, they put them above her and like slit their throat and stuff, and they bleed down on her, and she just kind of
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a bath. Yes.
And back here they got some chairs.
So this is another representation of the hourglass symbol in a more simplistic form against the wall there.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep, the X back there. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, and then I was about to go up some stairs over here. Is there? What's up this way?
This is the quarters, the living quarters of the sacrificial women.
Boy.
Yeah, we keep them locked up.
Holy smokes! Wait, I don't want to. You don't. I'm going to try and make sure you don't shut the door on me in here. Oh boy, you guys did a good job with this.
Of course, the back is where we have all of our extra flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty bad, so you got to have something to sort of like fragrant the area.
I was going to say, and it does. You guys have made it look like it's an area where you're kind of little by little, storing your flowers. Maybe you've got a gardening thing going on too, where you're just coming up with so many flowers. You got to put them somewhere. You put them up here temporarily. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But I had to cut down the trees to get the other side really good. It was like cut down trees, put some down, the trees would grow, have to cut down trees.
Yeah. Wow, very cool, guys. Again, nice job with the detail. Just so impressive.
Thank you.
Let's see, I don't know if I came to the other side here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Wow. All right. Well, we still got time. And then here's the hourglass. Those who are interested in how he put this together, there's your hourglass.
Yeah, it was kind of difficult to be stable at the top, but I figured out you have to just put one of those bigger, larger foundation stones up the center, and you sort of kind of have to live with that being there. No real choice.
Yeah, there is. Let me see. I got my hammer out so I can look. Yep. So your foundation here is yellow, and so that means it's going to still be green. It's going to turn. Yep. There's your orange already. So I'm curious though, past that orange, how you must have something up further there too. What have you done? Oh, I see it off to the side. So because he's connected over here off to the sides, that's adding enough stability to do that top section too. So yeah, nice.
Yeah, there's two huge beams on either side that go all the way up foundation, and then I got the clay there, and then I got a beam going across.
Yeah,
that all of that since too.
Nice work. Okay, let's keep going here. So I'm gonna come through here. You guys are up the stairs outside of that
Now this is
area
kind of a
worship, if you will.
right here. So there'll be some more flowers and stuff placed right here. I kind of built this as a, I built this area to kind of loop back around to that furnace on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Because it was very difficult to get to the furnace before.
You know, I could see Ivy along here too. She's probably already got that plan, but you could see Ivy coming up those railings there.
This is pretty much another guest tower. My wife, she has the rooms laid out a certain way, so I'll let her explain what each room is.
Well, and this looks like the expensive place for the people that can afford it.
Yeah. They get this and the bottom floor, the floor below it, completely to themselves.
Wow. This is really cool. And I could tell it's not finished. It seems like you're probably going to do a bit more, but look at the center, guys. They have these benches with the tapestries behind, like the back of the chair.
Those are actually the wall mounts.
Are they?
Yep.
Ah. Well, look at that. You know, I don't know if I've used those before.
Oh, they're good for quite a few different things.
That is very cool. I like that.
And then I tried to put the little I can't think of what they're called. They cover the windows.
Oh, curtains?
Nah, not curtains. But
The shutters. Shutters.
Shutters. I tried to use them up here to give it a little bit of a, I don't know, look.
Oh, yeah, on the door.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't like the doors so much.
Well, almost looks like a sliding door. I know they wouldn't have had them back at this time period, but almost looks like sliding doors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the doors in the game, at least trying to get through the doors, it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just a little room for the people upstairs.
Nice.
One thing to note too with these stairwells, I wanted to make sure when I designed this building that I did it like the last building we had in our last build, where the stairwells are all on the outside of the building. That way you have as much space on the inside to design what the room's going to be for.
That's a good idea.
That way the stairwell doesn't take up such a large space on the inside.
Yeah, you know, I didn't even think of that, but that's probably what has made it possible for her to do so many interesting things in these rooms.
To see, like when you put the stairwells on the outside and you design them in such a way that it makes the outside look more interesting too. So you get a benefit in both directions.
Yeah, you know, I know in ours, I do have a tight stairwell on the inside of my location, my place. But I think I am going to do some more with the stairs and such on the outside, because there is quite a bit we need to do on the outside when it comes to stairs and walkways.
And then a lot of these rooms that I built here, they're more like, you know, kind of like party rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have special parties come in, big groups, whatever.
Very cool. Very neat, and they're very similar layouts with each one of these, isn't there?
Yeah.
Neat. I see he gave you the square foundation up the middle so that you could go pretty high, put a lot of rooms in this building vertically.
Yeah, he gives me a lot to play with. But I tried to decorate each room just a little bit different.
I see that.
So they're not all exactly the same.
Yeah, similar but not identical.
Right. And like for the little tables, I used like the little chairs that they have, the little stools.
Little stools, yeah. I see that.
Little tables.
They're perfect for that. Little end table type things.
This is one of the other furnaces we got. This that we're walking on did not exist about 3 or 4 days ago. But if you had to get to that furnace, you'd had to run up around beside that building over there to get up and over. And then I wrapped it around this way to get back up to here.
Nice.
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.
Nice touch. Oh yeah, and this is the stairwell that I was looking at from a distance. These angled stairs that are symmetrical.
Yeah, it's probably one of the only symmetrical patterns we got in the whole place. This down here is her beehive section. This is where she gets all her wax and her honey.
That's great. This is where you need all those flowers that you have up there. But I see that you've got a lot of them here. Look at that.
Yeah,
row
this
upon row.
Where she excels. She built these little terraces in levels coming all the way down.
Man.
And then flowers around on each side, which makes the building look much more grand than what it actually is when you take all of this away.
That is very cool. Now I'm finally I don't know if you guys who are watching can tell, but when I pan back and forth over that, my screen is a bit jittery. And so what that's evidence of is they have individual pieces there that are blocks that need to be rendered individually. Some of the structures like the foundations, the wood, things like that, a lot of that can become part of what they call the mesh, and so then it can render it as a mesh. But I think for these individual flower boxes, I think they are individual things that have to constantly be rendered as I move around, and it is just a little bit choppy as I go and do that. So they've done a great job in this game, though, of being able to control that and reduce the impact of it, which makes this such a great accomplishment by Mainframe. But still, you can notice some of the burden that stuff like that does put on the graphics cards and the game when it renders. This rock here too, I'm noticing the blending of the stone walls and the terrain is great. You've done such a great job of using that here. I should show you our place sometime, see if she'd want to come over and do some magic over there.
Hey, you got the flowers and stuff. I'll do it up.
Hey, we could make them. I know we've got a lot of stone flower boxes with freeze. Oh man.
So this other structure, if you look ahead, there is a wooden structure sticking out of the water.
I see that.
Now, I would not suggest going in it.
Oh, is that the one you got? You talked about having the other guy get stuck? Yeah.
So what I did here is I call it the tunnel of trust.
Yeah.
And the way it's promoted is that if you're going to be part of the Coven of Báthory, you have to trust the leader.
Uh-huh.
And trust that there is an exit on the other side.
Uh-huh.
When you're ready, the brave soul can enter the tunnel and swim to the other side and in the hopes that he will make it.
Uh-huh.
However, the lesson to be learned is that when he gets to the other side, there actually is no exit. And he'll run out of air and he's going to die.
Because he doesn't have enough to get back, right?
Right. Because once you go so far and you try to turn around and come back, it's too late.
Now, have you tried making that with foods and potions?
You can do it with food and potions if you prepare correctly, but most people probably would not.
Yeah, they wouldn't think to do that.
So when they die and they respawn at the home shrine and they come back, the lesson to be learned, obviously, is not to trust anybody.
Well,
not even your.
I'm going to give this a shot. So you now have challenged me. So
Go for it.
you say I swim to the other side. Let's see. I got my stamina potion ready. So I'm going to go through here. Very cool. All the way through. Let's see, I'm going to try to get to what I think is an end. There's another corner. Now, I turned right. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I turned right. Turn right. Now I'm at a pillar. I'm going to go. I went past the pillars. And I went about as far as I'm going to go. Because, well, no, I can go a little further because I do have that stamina potion. Okay, now I think I'm at the end. I'm coming back. Oops, I took a wrong turn there. Don't want to do that too often. Nope, I took the stamina potion, and I may not make it back. Now I have a health potion. Oh, I took it too soon. No, I couldn't take it yet. I'll be able to take it soon, though. I didn't have to take the health potion.
There you go.
There we go. So, yeah, you guys can see I was pretty loaded up. I have 205 stamina. I took a stamina potion partway through. Half my health is gone. So that was definitely a trip. Now I'll have to get permission from the creator there to know if I should actually include that in the video. Or if he wants me to keep it a surprise for you guys.
Yeah, I can make it longer, but the point or the objective of it was to not make it so long that it's impossible to beat.
Right.
If people do prepare themselves a little bit. So
Yeah.
I want it to still be kind of like scary. Like
Yeah.
you're running back, you're running out of, your health, and your health is slowly depleting, and it's like, am I going to make it or not?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of like objective I was shooting for.
You did a good job on that. Well, what have we not seen? We've seen just about everything. I didn't think we were going to get through it all, but I think we've come pretty close.
The last thing is this first building that we built.
Well, let's go take a look, because this other structure that I walked through, this one is not you guys. I can tell because it's kind of sloppy and tossed together in comparison with yours, right? This is not yours, is it? No. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's see. You guys went somewhere. Oh, you're down in the water. I came through the backside. I snuck in the back entrance like an intruder.
This is basically storage and stuff. Extra storage for me and storage for all the wood.
Wow.
Now, one thing that you'll notice, is you see how I built the chest on top of the platforms.
Yeah.
That's to make them just a little bit higher,
A little taller,
a little bit easier to target.
Yeah.
And then when you put the post in between to separate the different types, it allows you to more easily target the chest in between the posts.
Just the ones in front of you. Yeah, I do like that. I never thought of that. I think I'll be taking that when I build out our storehouse. Now, the one thing I do also, and it just wouldn't make sense in your guys' build because you have a lot of good purpose behind everything you do here. I use floor storage too. I put them in the floor, and I have certain patterns and way that I do that so that it makes it easy to access them there. But I do like this approach very much.
So I'll go over the pattern real quick of what we did with the charcoal signs, because they don't give you obviously enough to really indicate all the different things.
Yeah.
So what you see here in front of me is sapwood. It's just regular lumber.
Okay.
Then next to it is regular lumber, but it's beams.
Okay.
And then here is lumber and planks. Then here, or actually no, this is lumber and planks. The next one over here is lumber and beams, and then the first one was lumber and wooden pegs. Because the pegs don't have
they don't have a symbol. Yeah, I noticed that.
So then when you come on the other side over here, actually I think it starts right here. Yeah, right here. So you have the same lumber symbol, right? But then you have a star. Well, that means that it's tier 2 lumber.
The fine wood? Yeah.
That's heartwood.
Oh, I see. Heartwood? Okay, good.
That's heartwood. And then all the pieces you make of heartwood get that star at the end.
Yep.
So same pattern. You got lumber, and you got beams, and you got a star for meaning that it's the fine wooden beams.
Gotcha. So over here is probably fine wood planks.
Yeah, there's planks, beams, and everything over there.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I have been doing the same thing. I've been mixing signs for our armor and such, and even there you don't have enough to indicate types of armor.
Right. So then come up top, and this is the first platform that we're going to come to, which is the blacksmithing, and also this is where her water collection is. Spot where her water collection is.
I'm going to stop and look here. This founder's table positioning down at the bottom of the stairs. This is great. That catches your eye. That is really cool. All right. Oh, this is their water. Okay. Now I noticed you didn't use barrels for the water storage. Was there a reason you used chests instead of barrels?
No, not really. I mean, I just had extra chests, so I just kind of threw them down here.
Yeah. Neat.
Like the other water one I have down there, I've got the big cabinets. I'd like to put them up here, but I don't think they'd look good up here.
Yeah, it wouldn't have the same appearance. I don't know if you guys noticed who were watching the video, but even when I came over here, you noticed the video again kind of stutters. That I think that is the plants is probably the thing that's causing that. The flower pots, and I don't care. It's beautiful. I'll live with it. But in game, just so you know, that's what I think that's what causes a lot of the graphic stuttering.
Well, a lot of that too is from the smoke coming up from the kilns below you.
Oh, you're right.
We got 9 kilns right below where you're standing at over there when it starts to.
Yeah, smoke and fire. Yeah, those are notorious in games like this.
Yep.
For graphics issues. Yeah, good point.
This here is basically all the blacksmithing, armor smithing, forge and everything. I kind of tucked the forge away on the side over here, and another furnace. We got 4 furnaces total.
Wow.
And then I got the forge here in the back, kind of hidden out of the way because, you know, why would you want something that hideous looking out there in the midst of all your stuff?
That's right. Keep it back here in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Now I noticed whoever uses this table here, this weaponsmith table, they're a heavy drinker. A lot of coffee stains there on the top.
And other stains as well.
That's great. Up this way.
You can come up to this platform before we go any higher. We'll go back down and go up to the loom area.
Okay.
But this is just her mill.
Nice.
For oat and wheat.
Yep.
Then come back and we'll go up this spiral staircase, which leads up to her leatherworking and loom.
Oh,
area.
Nice. This is cool. Oh, I like this so much. Wow. It's inviting.
Rules and everything like that. And this is a staircase that I made, a real steep one.
I like that.
And there's another little spiral staircase off here to the left. And this is another little hidden spot.
Oh.
That I did to kind of give the outside aesthetic a little bit different appearance.
Yeah, I like this.
So it's a little hidden little enclave.
Now, did you build the platform, the flooring there, and then she came in and put down the stools and such, or did you do that?
Oh, yeah, she did all of that.
Yeah, that is really cool. So he kind of
decorate.
so he kind of gives you a canvas to do your work in, right?
Yeah.
This is our brick and clay stuff. Go ahead, honey.
He'll give me he'll give me little areas like that, and it's kind of like I run around and try to figure out what I want to do with it. It's like I put a few different things there and I didn't like it. I like the stools best.
Yeah.
This here is going to turn into an archery range. So I'm going to design a target to go down.
Down here?
Yeah, right down. There'll be a little target at the end where that planter is at.
Ha! Very cool. And she lets you shoot bows and arrows in the house, huh?
Well, this is kind of an open air area. So if you notice, we got the trellis work and all that stuff going on, and all of this is made out of, just beams. There's no flooring.
Yeah. Very neat.
And that's still like a light to pass through and give you like a checkerboard effect on this, foundation work.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can come up to this next level, and then you transition back down.
Oh, into this
the party deck.
I was gonna say, wow. Now see here that the tables there you go. The tables are too squared up though. You gotta if it's a party deck, people are getting rowdy, and so the tables obviously would be shifted around a little bit, right?
Yep.
Well, I shifted the chairs. That's good
You
enough.
did. You did. Yes, you did. This is really neat. Look at that,
I want
guys.
the thing to be like way over the front of the building,
Yeah.
so that the building itself below doesn't really show through as much as the water does down below when you're walking out to it.
No, I noticed that you don't see much of the building underneath. You just see the water.
Right. Like when you're walking, like when you're about at this point on, you just see nothing but water below in the holes.
And even the stuff that you see below with all the lattice work, it doesn't really look like you're looking down on a building. You're looking down on just these wooden structures. It doesn't have that solid building feel.
And then this goes up and wraps around.
And this is just another little room here.
Nice. Wipe my feet on the bare rug here.
And then this is the above area of the entrance from the road area.
Oh, I see. So now so if I was on the road, there's not really a way in here from the road, is there?
Yes.
There is. Where's that?
Down below.
Come on back down.
Okay. Oh, I see. So this is what I passed by. I passed right by this and didn't see it. And nice. And I think, yeah, there you go. So even though you built the foundation only that far because of the limitation, I kind of like the fact that there's a gap there, because like I did, I walked right by and I didn't even realize there was something I could walk across here. Wow. Oh man, I didn't think we'd do it all in one episode, but guys, this is just incredible. Again, let me do a quick camera pan here for folks who have not seen this before. This is in Jura, just down the hill from the PAX DEI, and this is on the Apollo server. Just incredible. Do you have a name for this area? They're both silent. Oh, now they both talk at once.
What'd you say, hon?
Yeah, I don't think we have a name established yet for this area. I mean, other than it just being the Covenant Báthory pond, I guess, or whatever. No name actually established.
There we go. Báthory Spa.
There we
The
go.
Báthory Spa.
The Báthory Spa.
Báthory Spa.
Very cool. Well, I tell you what.
Be careful where you take and get your spa activities at.
Yeah, don't do it in the church. that could spell certain death. But folks, I'm gonna come out on this rock here. We'll close up. Again, this has been a real treat. Please go by and check them out. If you are on a different server, it may be actually worth it to create a character just long enough to come in and to see what they've got here, because this is spectacular. Thank you for letting us take time to do this. Guys who are watching, yeah, and I'm going to come back and visit and take a bath here. I probably won't take the swim of death there, but I'll probably come back for rest and relaxation. Folks who are watching, hope to see you in game. Have fun, guys.